Hello and welcome to Rimworld Alpha 16. So a lot has changed in Alpha 16. I'm not going to cover everything that has changed. I'll just sort of give you a rundown. I'll explain what's going on, what we're going to do this series, this season, and everything. So first up, the world has changed. As you can see, this is our home. If I scroll out, here is the world. Crazy, right? So we are here. This is our colony. And there are lots of locations on the map. Okay, there's Toll Cave, Township by the Hill, Mosquito Stream. So there's lots of different places. So in this version, you can actually leave your spot. Now the world is a little different. So as you can see, there's like hexes. Basically, the world is broken up into hexes. And so therefore the world is round. So this is our home. We can abandon it. Right, and that means that you'll just sort of pack up and leave or whatever. But you can send a caravan and travel to other places to trade, to attack them, and of course, you can actually settle other places. But you have to change the setting to do that. And let's go into the options. I got to make sure that I change the setting so that I can have more places to live here. Show animal names, choose storyteller, maximum number of colonies. Yeah, we're gonna increase this. So we're gonna increase the number of colonies to 5. That's the only thing I'm gonna change here right now. I might have to change some more options later. I haven't even looked into it. I also haven't changed the sound. I don't think it matters. We'll put the sound down later. But that's not the only thing that's changed, but that's the big change this time. Okay, there's one new biome that was added, and that's what we're playing on right now. And that is, I wonder if I can see it on the map here. Does it explain the biome here? Can I just go here? Sea ice. So sea ice is a biome with permanent ice sheets floating on water. There is no soil, no plants, no minerals to mine, and very few animals. Travel is very slow due to deep snow and crevices. So I picked the sea ice with a fairly cold temperature. I'm running now in Cassandra in a new game mode. I don't know if, can I see the game mode in here? Intense. A significant challenge succeeding at this level. Quite solid. Well, I was going to go extreme, but I figured, you know what, I'm going to have nothing here, okay? So you start with only what you start with. There are no other resources on this map. So the only resources I'm ever going to get is from traders, from sending out my own caravans, and from, of course, raiders. There's a few other options that will come into play as we go. One of the big ones is they change combat, so it actually takes more time. Combat in terms of shooting. It takes more time to warm up your firing, meaning every time you move and stop, it takes you more time to aim and shoot. But a lot of weapons actually have a faster firing rate, so if you just stay and shoot, you'll have a faster firing rate. So it's going to be a lot harder to kite, one of my common strategies. So yeah, this is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough, and that's why I wanted to do it. I figured show off a new biome, see if we can survive, and also joining me are my three most dedicated watchers. They comment on almost every episode, so they are my first 3 colonists. I apologize in advance to what's about to befall you here on this ice sheet. You have crash landed here with only the resources that you have. You're going to have to survive until you can at least leave this place, because this is going to be a nightmare. Good luck, Cathra. Good luck, Argamus, and good luck, Madman. Let's check out their character sheets here so you can see what they are. Cathra, or Cat, is a shunned girl and an art student. She's incapable of mining, but she's a careful shooter, a green thumb, and a jogger. And she has a huge passion for research, crafting, and artistic. That's not a big deal. She can grow, which is okay, but she can shoot. That's a plus. Argamus, Silver Comet, is a medical assistant and a human computer, incapable of artistic and firefighting, but is aesthetic, a psychopath, and a brawler. So you'll start with a melee weapon. And you'll also be our doctor, and you have a huge passion for research. So everybody here can do research, which I guess is good, because we want to keep the research going early on here, because we're going to need some research to survive this. Madman Jones is a tech head systems engineer. He's incapable of social and cleaning. That's great. He's a brawler, hard worker, and staggeringly ugly. Has melee, so he's also a brawler. I didn't pay too much attention to that, but that's okay. Madman is another one of my most loyal fans here. So if you want to be part of this Alpha 16 series, leave a comment in the section below. I will add you to the list and I'll add you to the colony. Now, be forewarned that this is going to be a very, very brutal one. And I think early on, I'm not going to be taken very kindly to new recruits because food is going to be a huge issue going forward here. But let's kind of plan what we want to do. So to survive, we only have so many meals. Okay, so let's unlock all our resources here so we'll at least be able to use them. Okay, we got all that stuff there. Okay, and we have to be very careful with the use of our resources. There should be another batch of food around, shouldn't there? Which food is there? 37. No, that looks like extra. Maybe there's a little bit extra on this map. So yeah, so here we got deep ocean. Here is, I think, shallow. Yeah, shallow water, deep water, sand, and of course ice. So this is going to be rough. We're going to just basically build base like right here. Step one, Cat, you're the shooter. So you're going to get the survival rifle. Who is the better brawler? We got Madman and Argamus. Madman, you're the better brawler, so we're going to have you equip the plasteel knife. And Argamus, you're not going to have anything. That's okay. You're aesthetic. You don't care. We will allow them to move this stuff. Okay, so we got to be careful in our planning here. We want to only have a limited amount of space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place some stuff down to kind of figure out where I want to put things. Before I place anything and do anything. So I apologize in advance. This might take a little bit of time just to, we got to plan carefully here. So let's say we have our sun lamp here. We're not going to enclose the whole sun lamp probably just because we're going to need some space for stuff. We're also definitely going to need a research bench. That's like immediate need. All right. So we'll figure out where we want to do that. Let's cancel this first. We'll place the research bench first. This is going to basically mark the south wall for us. That's fine. I understand. We want a nutrient paste dispenser. Okay. And as part of the wall, and I did a little bit of testing to make sure, I can put the hopper outside. And this is important. This is going to be very important going forward. This is going to be part of my wall. That's fine. Okay. Now, I definitely need the sun lamp. I'm also going to need a butcher table, because at least we're going to need a butcher table here pretty quickly, so I'm going to just put one like right there. That's fine. Don't worry, I'm not going to build all this stuff right away. Okay, we need the sun lamp, and I'm thinking of putting it there. I might put it here because I'm not going to have enough. I'm not going to be able to build enough hydroponics to cover the whole area. I just need enough to survive. So I might put the sun lamp here. Okay, and then we're going to have to build walls. We're going to have to use steel to build some walls here. And I just want to do a quick plan here. I just want to go out 1, 2, 3, 4 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I could pull it in 1, but I think we'll be okay like this. We'll go here with our steel wall. We're going to use some wood as well. No, this is the edge here. So we're going to cancel that. I don't know how much wood do we have total here. 300 wood to start with. It's 5 per spot here. That's steel. That's wood. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. We'll put in a wooden door, say there. This should be okay. We'll have some sleeping spots. It's going to be very crowded in here. That's okay. I'm okay with that. We'll try and store some stuff inside. But our hopper here will be where we put our food. Our first meal, of course, is going to have to be Ida. And I feel really bad about this, but I don't think there's any way that we can keep the dog alive. The dog's going to eat our food. We need the food. He can become food. And that's that. Okay, so the other thing we have to think about here is also power. And here we have to be really careful. So I think I can get away with one solar. I'm going to put one solar there, and I'm going to put one solar here. And the plan for the solar is one solar is just basically just going to power the sun lamp. The other solar is going to basically charge a battery. And then that battery, the battery will be what powers everything else in the base. But I need that battery close enough. I think we'll just put it like right. Can I put it here? I think I can put it here. I think I'll put the battery here, and then what we'll do is we will have a power conduit there. And I don't think I'll need a power conduit here. I might be able to attach directly. If I have to, I'll build a power conduit to attach the sun lamp. Okay, first thing I need to build is the simple wooden research bench. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to make a stockpile zone just here. Okay, and then always, as always, we need to set our restrictions on everybody. Nobody's a night owl, so I think what I'll do is I'll give everybody a little bit of joy in the evening, and then they can sleep wherever they want. We will make some sleep spots. We can't afford to make beds. This is going to be rough. Until we get some stuff, we can't really afford to make beds. I might order to deconstruct that too. We're going to need, you know, the steel and stuff from that. So I think we're going to be okay here. And now we need to set restrictions here. Okay, we don't want to do that. All right, so Cat, who has the best research right now? That is going to be Madman. You got the best. When you're not researching, between you and Argamus, I want you guys to be researching. However, construction-wise, you're going to be doing a lot of the construction off the beginning here. So Argamus, you guys are going to have to construct. And Cat, can you haul? Because I think I'm going to have you on haul duty primarily here because you're a terrible constructor and we can't afford to have you lose materials. So as soon as the research bench is built, hopefully Argamus will start researching. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus Madman on building first the research bench, then the house, and then the periphery, you know, all of the other periphery stuff that we want here. And then Cat will hopefully take stuff over here, and we'll store everything out there temporarily, which is fine. And then for stuff that we don't want to decay, we'll bring inside. We don't have a lot, like I said, we don't have a lot of materials, so this is going to be rough. This is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough one. Madman, step 1. I want you to work on that. Argamus, you can do some building. So let's have you work on that. And Cat, you can handle, right? You can. Okay. I'm gonna have you take care of Ida. Sorry, Cat. Somebody's got to do it though. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, and the one other thing that I do need to build here. Oops, temperature. We will need a heater. Okay, we'll build a heater up here. I think we'll be okay. It's going to be ugly in here for a long, long time. So let's get to work here. I'm going to follow you guys and make sure you're kind of doing what I want you to do. I'm pretty sure I said not the wall. Okay. Ooh, who was that for? I'm sorry, madman. I'm really sorry. Why are you doing this? I'm telling you to do this first. Not to the hopper. Can I forbid this? Yeah, go there. Not the wall? I need you to work on the bench. The bench. Finally. You don't listen well, buddy. Alright, Cat's hauling stuff. That's good. Hopefully she'll end up getting a bunch of this steel and stuff that we're going to need. Argamas is building the wall. That's fine. But we want this bench done, like, yesterday. We had a failure already. That's not good. We didn't really need the steel to go to the butcher table right away, but... Please tell me you're hauling it to the research bench. Okay, no. Can you work there? You just need to haul the wood there. There's just work left. Please tell me you're working on that. Okay, thank you. Why won't you craft the freaking research bench? Hopefully we can store some. We're going to store the puppy out there temporarily. It's fine. Okay, we need a research project. Okay, that's easy. Step 1 for research for us, hydroponics. Step 1. Argamas. Okay, you should research because that's your priority. Excellent. Okay. Now what are you doing? Sun lamp? No. Work on the wall. Alright, let me forbid temporarily. Forbid. We will... I just gotta... I wanted to have the blueprint out here, but let's forbid this too. I want to get this house done. So we'll forbid all this stuff first. Let them build the wall, get the house done, and then we'll build everything else. We can actually build this now. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I guess we're building the nutrient paste dispenser as well. Excellent. We're going to speed things up here. I didn't really need that built right away, but... Yeah, I know we need warm clothing. I'm working on it. It takes time. This takes time to get there. All right, so we got a roof. All right, we have a little bit of wood left, 100 wood left, and we got some steel here. Okay, everything's constructed. Next up, we'll build. Let's unforbid the battery. Where are you going? Okay, go ahead and deconstruct that. That's fine. That's fine. We need it. We need it. Let's unforbid that. Now, nutrient-paced meals are terrible, but they save on food, and that's going to be the story of our life. Let's also need a power. I think we're okay there. Okay, we're okay there. We're okay. This will start charging, which is good. We're going to get this butcher table done here, like so. Okay, then we can do the bill here. We can add the bill, butcher creature. We will do forever. It's not going to be many creatures on the map, but, you know, Ida is going to count for something. So that's about all I can say. Is it a cook or a hunt thing here? I'll have Cat do it. Since I can't have Madman do it. That's just, it's not right. Okay, I'll have you butcher the puppy. Let's see how much meat we get out of the puppy here. We'll see. All right, we only got 23 meat, but that'll be good for a couple of meals. And I think we're powered. So, and we're generating some power here. I can unforbid everything else here so we can get the rest of this stuff constructed. Let me remove my plans here, get that out of the way. Got some puke in there, that's fine. Okay. All right. How long is this meat gonna last out here? All right, it's gonna last a few days. What I'll do is eventually, I actually want to keep the leather inside. Okay. We're gonna make a, this is gonna really decrease the beauty now of our little shack here. But we want to keep meals inside. Raw food. We want to keep medicine. Plant matter. Don't really care about that right now. Items and weapons we want to keep inside. Apparel we want to keep inside. Chunks, no. Corpses, no. Textiles, yeah. All right, let's increase the priority of that to preferred, and let's see what happens. We'll get some meals and the leather brought inside. And we don't want components, okay. Well, components do degrade, so I guess we do want components. We'll see how much we can store in here. We might have to increase the... All right, so we're researching away. We're getting closer to our hydroponics. We don't have the sun lamp built yet. We do have one solar built and one battery. We don't have our heater built yet, so it's cold. Really cold. This will deteriorate, but it's a problem that we can solve. No problem. But this is Alpha 16. This is going to be an adventure. I don't know how well this is going to go. Pray for Argamus, Cat, and Madman, and we'll see if they can survive the rigors of the sea. Sea. No, let's go to the world. It's sea ice, right? Sea ice. We'll see if they can survive the rigors of the sea ice, or if I can get them to survive the rigors of the sea ice. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. We've got to get this hydroponics up and running. We've got to get enough hydroponics that we can make enough food to survive. Once we get that going, then you know, there's just going to be one challenge after another. But it's gonna be rough, but we're gonna be able to do it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick look at Alpha 16, and I hope you stay for the whole series. It's gonna be fantastic. It may be short-lived, it may be long, we'll see. Until next time, Delgaro.